Welcome back to Cablevision's Neighborhood Journal Hudson News Edition. I'm Sherry Karabin. There's a new theater company in Hudson County. It's called Hudson Theater Works, and it was begun by two Weehawken residents and a former Union City resident. It's already begun showcasing the works of local playwrights. Joining me now to talk more about it is one of the co-founders, Frank Licato. Thank you for being here.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you, Sherry.
How did this all get started?
I was having a conversation with Greg Airbach, who was one of the co-founders of the company and used to live in Union City. And we were talking, and I've been doing this for over 30 years now. I've been in a professional director and actor, et cetera. So I was saying how I felt like Hudson County was about to explode artistically. I know there's a lot of artists who live here now, and I thought it was could be potentially a very exciting time. And I was bemoaning the fact that I didn't have a space that I could do the kind of productions I would like to do in. And Greg said, "Well, I used to be on the board of the Park Performing Arts Center." So as soon as he said that, a little light bulb went off, and I thought, well, that's a perfect opportunity to attempt to do this.
Is that where the performances take place?
Yes, they take place at the Park Performing Arts Center. We're doing a series of readings right now, and they are the next 3 Mondays in a row at 7:30 at the park. And
when you say readings, you mean plays?
Plays, readings of plays. Yeah, actors will. Their readings are interesting in a lot of ways because it allows the audience to really participate in the development of a work of art. There's a talk back afterwards. The playwrights are there. People are able to give their opinion about what they think about the work, and it's very helpful to the playwright, and it's also very exciting, I think, for the audience to see a work of art in its early stages, germinating at this level, and they get to see actors very close up and who aren't necessarily well rehearsed in this, so there's a wonderful air of spontaneity, and there's a kind of excitement in the air, I think, when these readings take place of plays.
When was the first performance?
The first one was last Monday, and it was the Bard.
You are really new then.
Yeah, we are very new, actually. We did a reading in the fall of Mice and Men, which we are aiming to be our main stage production in February at the park, and that'll be a full production. But we decided we wanted to. We don't think that you can really have a professional theater. And we are professional. By that I mean we're using equity actors, and so the actors, they're the same actors you'd see in film and Broadway and regional theaters around the country. And we felt that you really can't have a professional theater unless you're developing new voices for the theater and developing new plays. And so this series of readings, which is Playworks, has been developed so we can do that. And we wanted to concentrate really on New Jersey writers, which all these playwrights are. So.
You're giving local artists a chance then. Here's my question though. Given the economy, how do you do all of this?
Well,
funding for nonprofits is not exactly plentiful.
It's a wonderful question, and certainly the question occurred to me. But it was interesting. I had a conversation with a friend of mine at the New Jersey Theater Alliance, and I was speaking to him about starting a theater company. And I said to him, well, it's probably not the best time to do that. And he said, there isn't a good time to do it. It's a lot like having a child. There's no particular time that's good. You do it because you need to do it. And I thought it was perfectly sound advice. So, and we've found the response so far. We've actually been only in existence for about 6 months, and the response has been incredible. Really, just remarkable. The people who have started to, give us money and participate in the theater and join our board. And we're just at the beginning of this thing, and it's moved so fast that it's extremely encouraging. And I think it goes back to what I was saying about the fact that I think Hudson County is really ripe for something like this. I think people are very, if they're going to spend their money, I think they'd rather stay in Hudson County as long as the work is good. And really, that's, Robert Brustein, who was the founder of Yale Theater School, he said to me once that if you do good work, people will come to see it. They'll want to come, they'll start to come to see it. And I've always found that to be true. So I think that in that sense, starting a theater company in a way is sort of timeless.
One quick question.
Yeah.
Are you still accepting works from new artists?
Yes, we are. Yeah, and I'm actually starting to get emails from people who've been reading about the company in the local papers, the Hudson Reporter, and they've been emailing me and asking me how they can get involved and how they can participate, and eventually, we want to. Education is very important to us, so we want to reach out to the schools and begin to do that, which is one of the reasons we picked Of Mice and Men, because we thought it would be a perfect kind of balance for high schools and stuff as well, in its topicality as well as just its intimate nature of the story itself. So.
Well, it sounds great. Good
Well,
luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining me here
Oh,
today.
my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And if you'd like more information on Hudson Theater Works and its upcoming performances, you can log on to www.hudsontheaterworks.org. And don't go away, because we'll be right back.